What's good? What's good? Welcome to Epic Entertainment Critics. I'm Antoine.
And I'm still James.
And we got an epic trailer reaction. I'm not going to do it. I was going to do the Elvis.
I knew, I could feel it. I could feel you preparing for it, too. Man.
Hey, James, we got the Elvis. But you got to think, which Elvis we doing? Are we doing the 70s Elvis, the 50s? He had a different kind of, mannerisms every decade, right?
Yeah.
The 50s, 60s, and 70s. Well, most people know the 70s Elvis. Oh, man.
So, yeah, y'all, we doing Elvis today. So,
So this is a biopic. I don't think it's been a biopic on Elvis, man. I know they had a TV movie back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
But they never made a serious biopic because always somebody else making a movie about something about Elvis and Elvis be in it.
Yeah.
But I don't recall them making a serious, unless I missed it, a serious biopic about Elvis. But he's like one of the most famous singers, quote unquote, the king of rock and roll, right?
Yeah.
I think Chuck Berry, the state got something to say about that.
Maybe. Might have some choice words.
But no, seriously, Elvis is, you can't, even if you say he got a lot of his music from a lot of influences, and that's putting it lightly. He got influences from a lot of black gospel singers that that he was a famous icon of that time of music, of being, he became like that big star before before it was like before Michael Jackson, right? Before Michael Jackson was this huge star, it's like Elvis was that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Old Elvis the pelvis.
So anyway, and I don't think they ever had a biopic of him that was like a serious movie. Like I said, they did a TV movie starring Kurt Russell back in like the early 80s. Oh, you didn't know that?
No.
Yeah, he did it before he was like a star, when he was just like maybe late 70s. So Kurt was pretty young. But yeah, it was a TV movie though. It never,
Right.
So other than that, I can't think of nothing. I seen like heist movies, what they always do, the dress as Elvis.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why they do that in like 3,000 Miles of Graceland. Have you seen that?
Nah.
That was one of my favorites. But basically, they all did a heist, but they all dressed as Elvis impersonators during the heist. Which, that's a big thing, Elvis impersonators.
Yeah.
Like, that's like became one of the biggest things in Vegas.
Yep.
Which later in his career, he just like wasn't selling records no more, so he just performed in Vegas.
Yeah.
Like, just stayed there and performed there. And and that was in towards the late 70s before he passed away. Drugs, and he got fat, started using drugs all the time and all that stuff. So I think they're gonna go from all through his career or whatever. So let's watch this trailer, and then we have a little discussion on what we think about this Elvis. Is it called Elvis? It's just called Elvis, right? Okay. Elvis has left the building. Well, no, Elvis trailer.
There are some who'd make me out to be the villain of this here story.
Tom Hanks.
Is this real?
Huh?
Is this real?
Yeah.
Are you born with destiny? Or does it just come knocking at your door?
He's a young singer from Memphis, Tennessee. Give him a warm hayride welcome. Mr. Elvis Presley.
Get a haircut, buttercup.
In that moment, I watched that skinny boy transform into a superhero.
So what? He's shouting. He imitating people shouting.
Praise dancing and all that.
He was my destiny.
I wish to promote you, Mr. Presley.
Going to a party in the
jail.
Are you ready to fly?
I'm ready. Ready to fly.
Tomorrow, all of America will be talking about Elvis Presley.
President, try not to move around so much during the takes. I can't move, I can't sing. Some people want to put me in jail as well as moving.
They might put me in jail for walking across the street, but you're a famous white boy.
The way he sang is God-given, so there can't be nothing wrong with it.
Senator Kennedy has been shot.
Martin Luther King has been shot to death in Memphis.
That's all right for you.
Tragedy, but it has nothing to do with us.
It has everything to do with us.
Oh, my Lord, my darling, I've hungered for your touch.
Reverend once told me, when things are too dangerous to say, sing.
Sing, boy, sing.
I'm gonna be 40 soon, and nobody's gonna remember me. I need to get back to who I really am. And who are you, Elvis? I just gotta be making the most of this thing while I can. This can all be over in a flash.
We are the same, you and I. We are two odd, lonely children reaching for eternity.
We're gonna talk about
The greatest show on earth.
Hell, it's my mom's birthday.
Has left the building.
It's my late mom's birthday. God rest her soul. Yeah, she liked Elvis too, but she didn't shy away telling me that Elvis was a drug addict. But anyway, that's Elvis. Now I know you're already thinking like, what's the deal with Tom Hanks? His manager, that's supposed to be his manager.
Yeah.
And he was kind of famous for spending all his money. Like, so I saw like a little documentary saying Elvis was kind of like in money trouble towards the end of his career because his manager used to just take all his money and just, that's why he's like, you might think I'm the villain of the story.
Yeah.
He seemed real cartoonish though. I guess that's how he talked or whatever. I always thought he was like some Southern guy, but he's talking like I don't know what the hell Tom Hanks doing.
I don't know what that, because like I can't place that accent.
Right, I know. Like, I thought he was like a Southern Boss Hogg kind of guy.
Yeah,
but it's a whole thing with his manager misused all his funds early in his career, where a lot of young performers didn't know what they should have been making or whatever. They just have, they got a couple $1 million, they got the house, they got the cars.
They don't even know what their take is on anything.
Right. And it was kind of like that. And before his death, around that time, he was going to part ways and probably sue the guy, whatever, and, then he died, so whatever. But I think a lot of it is going to be like kind of like Don King and Mike Tyson, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where it's kind of like that, which is an interesting take, seeing it from the manager's point of view.
Right.
Maybe. I don't know if it's just from his point of view, but he's going to be doing the narration or whatever. Yeah. So what you think of that trailer?
It looks good.
What was you laughing at when he first started dancing?
Well, just like how he turned effectively praise dancing into basically he was shouting. Yeah.
He turned shouting into his performance.
Yeah. And I'm like,
you gotta give some respect for that, right? That he made it. I was gonna say he made it into,
because like that's the thing is like I don't know if you can when you like once you have a bird's eye view of it.
Yeah,
it's like because this is kind of the whole argument on like black culture being turned into entertainment.
Yeah, well, this is like the verse. This is a very clear example of cultural appropriation right here.
And it's like to never have,
and then don't give it no credit.
Right.
And just act like you just did it.
Like you're just some genius who's come up with something no one's ever seen before. It's like, no, it's right over there.
Yeah.
It's right over
But
there.
who fault was that? Because I feel like it's just because y'all refused to look over there.
Yeah.
And somebody said, hey, well, let me go over there and see what that is. And he just brought it over there.
Yeah.
And y'all thought it was something new.
And like, but also the fact that like they wanted to arrest him for it.
Yeah. That's stuff like, because remember they didn't show him.
Like,
they didn't show
on
him
the Ed
below the
Sullivan
hips.
show, they shot him from the waist up.
Right,
yeah.
because he swiveled his hips
Yeah.
or whatever.
And there's this weird like puritanical panic that runs through this country every like once a generation. It's always on something ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like when I was coming up, it was satanic panic. You know, so it was like.
But you know, at that time, it was so censored. It was ridiculously censored.
Yeah.
And things like that. It's like, come on.
I remember them taking Harry Potter books out of school because they thought it was people were going to try to like worship Satan and like.
Right. But if that's going back to the '60s, where it was, especially American culture, was ridiculously censored. Yeah. It's all about pretending to be something you wasn't.
Right.
And it's like whatever, you know.
Yeah. And it's just weird to see it playing out, you know.
Yeah, but I thought the guy who played him pretty good.
Yeah.
What you think?
No, yeah.
Close.
Like even when he's doing the voice, I'm like, it doesn't sound ridiculous.
Right. Right.
And that's the thing. Is like,
who was that guy? You ever seen him anything?
I'm sure I have, but I can't. Like, what was his name? Austin something?
Yeah, Austin something.
But I'm sure I've seen him in something. He kind of reminds me of a young Johnny Depp.
Yeah, he do, and I bet you Johnny Depp definitely wanted to do this. Even now, it's like, dude, you too old. I can still do it. Like Johnny Depp, Nicolas Cage, they all like big Elvis people.
Yeah, but his portrayal as Elvis, like, it doesn't feel cartoonish to me, which is like the one thing I was worried about seeing. Mm-hmm. But like, he feels genuine.
I'm see if I can find that scene that you was laughing at. It was kind of funny how they made it seem like it was a magical
but like also
moment.
But like when you see the girl, they cut to the girl in the front row, and then they cut to and then they cut to his crotch, and she just
let me see.
That
she never seen that before.
Like, she's never seen nobody's junk swiveling in their pants before, and it's making her feel some things, man. Oh God!
No, you know what kind of
that was the first time she ever saw a helicopter dick.
I'm gonna show you. Like, I'm sure you kind of had me going though when they had him as the young Elvis. Like, yes,
I can feel the spirit.
Yeah, just do what you feel, boy.
He's a young singer from Memphis, Tennessee. Give him a warm hayride welcome, Mr. Elvis Presley.
Just almost break that. Oh shit! Let's go. Let's
that
go.
Holy Spirit done caught hold of him.
But I mean, you know what? I feel like all that censorship and all that, and I feel like, I don't want to sound corny, but I feel like that's the first time where you could just feel like you just free. Yeah. You ain't nobody just worried about what you look like. You could just do what you feel, just whatever you feel, just do it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Just let go.
How often can you do that? You know?
Yeah.
And then somebody says do what you feel, and then you just like you kind of embarrassed. You don't really want to. You don't know what you look like.
Yeah.
You ain't worried about what you look like. You just free. Just
they say that's the first hurdle to get people into improv. Is like, stop worrying about what you look like.
Yeah,
just do it.
Just whatever you feel, just do it. And a lot of people can't get by that.
Yeah,
that little block they got. Yeah. You know, so being embarrassed or just because you always taught to do things a certain way. You know, you never taught to just do what you feel. You know? And I think I feel like they kind of captured that moment. I mean, he looked kind of funny, just me looking at it, but I just feel like he just.
But like
I'm
also,
free.
Like I'll say, when I see that, I'm not judgmental of it. I don't get judgmental until I see older Elvis on stage doing it, young Elvis in the tent doing it. I'm like, this kid has never felt. He's never felt this free before.
But yeah, it's Elvis got his place in history. As that greatest, that icon, that icon. That's what I'm saying. Michael Jackson, and the torch get passed. You know, what is it now? Katy Perry? No.
You know what? I actually don't like. I don't think there has been anyone to take that place since like you had Michael Jackson, you had Prince.
Yeah. What about in the 90s? Who was just the biggest thing?
I mean, probably Britney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I give it Britney.
Yeah.
And then she lost her mind.
Yeah.
You got to, it's a lot of pressure doing that stuff.
Yeah.
Some people, they'll
especially
collapse.
when all anyone wants to talk about is that you are on the top.
Yeah. Oh no, it's what's the name of that? Taylor Swift now, right?
Yes, I don't know.
Spice Girls. They had they run.
They had their 5 minutes.
Yeah. But anyway, that's the Elvis trailer, man. Gonna have to check that out. It don't look bad. It look like, I don't know exactly where they're gonna go. Looks like they didn't get to he had the 70 outfits on, but he looked still like the small.
Because I saw for a minute there, they had some baggier looks. And I was wondering is he supposed to look bigger in those? But
yeah, I didn't notice that. I was waiting to see him
yeah.
either get another actor play him or
fat suit.
or fatten the guy up or whatever.
Yeah.
But he didn't look small. He looked like the same size. I'm looking like no, the 70 Elvis is chubby.
Because like when he said like I'm turning 40, and I'm like, shouldn't he be bigger?
Oh, did he say that on there?
Yeah.
I didn't hear him say. Oh, so
Yeah.
they're not gonna fatten him up.
Yeah.
See, that's I don't like that. Where you'll see biopics like that, and then you see the actual pictures of the guy. Be like, wait, that person look way worse than that, and it's like they might have not wanted to make him look bad or whatever. And I'm looking like, make it look real. Because this guy looks too young. You're gonna have to do something to looking at him. You're gonna have to do something to make him look older.
If you even show him eating the way Elvis ate.
Right.
Like
Elvis ate a lot of
fatty fried, sweet foods.
And that's what I'm saying. He gained a lot of weight.
At one point, took a flight to get a bunch of burgers.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, he gained a lot of weight and did a lot of drugs or whatever. And you could tell towards the end of his career or whatever. And yeah, and then are they going to show that? That's why I was interested to see those last years of Elvis or whatever. I would like to, because he was a very different guy from those early years.
Yeah.
And then you'll see that in a lot of biopics. They fall off and where they at now. So, I mean, where was they at towards the end?
Hopefully they do own up to all that, but we'll see.
Yeah. All right, y'all. That is our reaction discussion for the Elvis trailer. Gonna check that out. It's coming out in June, so we're gonna have a little review for that. So, all right, we're gonna be out of here. Anybody watching the video still, thanks for checking us out, and please subscribe to the channel and hit that bell icon so you get alerts anytime we post new videos or we live stream.
And if you did enjoy what you've seen here today, hit that thumbs up and drop us down below your favorite Elvis song and or fact.
Yeah. Yes, we out of here, y'all.
Peace, y'all.